Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you see me well. I hope you hear me well. I'm sorry that it was not planned before, but it's the only time I have. It's the only time I have. I saw that I had like 30 minutes and I really wanted to go live instead of walking around. It's extremely hot in Philadelphia. So I said instead of walking around with a video, not even being able to watch what I'm doing because I would be totally blinded by the sun, let's try to go live. So I'm not sure if the connection will be great. I am not sure about a lot of things, so let's try to do this one. Let me say hello to Ismael. Ciao grande Ismael. Ciao also to I'm Domo. I see that the people are starting to enter, so again, sorry for the live that was not planned earlier, but that's the only slot I have, and I really wanted to go live because I miss it. I really miss to go live together with you. Ciao, I'm Domo. Ciao, Luki, Aristio, Vibodo, Anel, William is there as well. Sashko is there. Ciao, Punzada. Ciao, Al, Balushi. Ciao, Ernie Truth. Ciao, Daniel White, Cole, Pinking, Clement, Stavros. People are starting to arrive. Huh? Ciao, Justin. Look at that. Dybala over the world saying ciao, Beppe, and thanks for signing my cast yesterday. So I met our friend Dybala over the world yesterday in the village of Juve. It was a real pleasure for me, a real honor for me because he had that cast here, unfortunately. And then he said, Beppe, can you sign it? I didn't find a big pen, so I made a logo of the channel. It was a really beautiful moment. So thank you, my friend, for asking to do that. I was absolutely honored. Really thank you. Look at that. Aiden said, Beppe, it was great to see you in live. So for people that will watch the replay that are not here today, we'll speak about Juve, of course, and we'll speak about you. I'm just waiting that some people are entering. We'll try to go with a 30-minute one because then I need to do the checkout of the hotel where I am. So just to recap, where am I and what am I still doing? So we had the first game, we had the second game yesterday in Philadelphia, and then later today I will take the plane to go to Orlando. That will be my last step before going back to Belgium because we'll have so I arrived late today. So tomorrow we have a meet and greet with the players. We have again a meet and greet on the 25th, and then on the 26th we have that Juventus village. We have that Juventus village before the game. Before the game, Juventus against Manchester City, and then the day after in the morning I'm leaving to go back to Belgium. First Washington, and then from Washington I go back to Belgium. So that's what it's big. It's big. So let's speak about Juve, guys. About the game of yesterday. Let's also speak about Mercato if you want to, before maybe the end, the last 5 minutes where I'm telling you my feelings, my experience. Of course, we take it on the go with all your questions, so we can go from one topic to the other topic. Let me first say thank you to Francisco Rivera, that is supporting the channel, offering one of you guys a membership. Gracias, Panita. Really appreciate it, my friend. So if you didn't yet, please put a maximum of like. Don't forget to subscribe because now we start. What do we start with? What do we start with? That's what I want to know. I want to know if we start speaking about the game of yesterday. I want to know if you want to speak about Mercato. I want to know if you want to speak about my journey. Let me know. Let me know. Ciao, this is Dever. Grande, this is Dever. Thank you. Kelly was calm and strong the first two matches. Yeah. I noticed a few mistakes. When he has sometimes the mistake is when the ball is coming high from a long pass, vertical, from a midfielder or the defender of the opponent looking for the right winger. And when these balls are long, not always he's able to calculate the distance of that ball. So he's not always able to go on time on that ball, which means anticipating go with a header or staying in the back and waiting. And a lot of time actually is out of position so that the offensive player is taking that ball and is going. Now I must say that in the last two games I saw, is it the level of the teams? Alain Wydad of yesterday, he was able to recuperate. So when he was in the few times, because it didn't happen a lot of time, but in the few times that actually he was not able to anticipate the ball and it was actually the player that was taking it, he was able to recuperate. So no mistake, maybe one mistake in the beginning of the game of Kelly, but no, solid. I like the player, and Igor Tudor really likes him as well. I always told you that he sees something in him in that three-man defense, so not as a left back, probably not as a center back in a four-man defense, but in the three-man defense there on the left, he sees a player that he can work on, he can work with, and that's already a really beautiful news. So good, good, good. I always told you, whoever is in the team, guys, I don't care. I have no agenda against any player. If they are doing well, I'm happy. I'm happy because they doing well. It means that Juventus is doing well, and that's according to me the most important thing. So hopefully they can continue to do well. Jose is saying the City match worries me. Our defense is weak. Yeah, maybe we can go towards the defense that is at the moment the biggest weakness. If you want to know what are the strengths, well, I tell you the physical, not the strength. The strengths that surprised me in a positive way is the physical condition of the team. That in the last two games I see growing, something that we're really lacking, really lacking. So I see the physical condition also with that weather, one, and second, the fact that we are able to score a lot. You will tell me, Beppe, but these teams, it's easy to score against. Manchester City, don't forget, against Wydad, they had a lot of difficulties. They really had a lot of difficulties to play with. Um, so I would stay calm, especially of a team that in the last few games we scored 14 goals, while before that we needed 14 goals to score 14 games to score 14 goals. So we see some improvements there, which is great. The weakness, and that's where I go back to Jose. They saying our defense is weak. Yes. Do we have the starting defense? Probably not. We also see that we are limiting the chances, or we are limiting the tests with Igor that is testing a few things, like for example, Savona as a center back. Am I 100% convinced about that position for him? No, but you see that he's testing him, he's working with him to see how much he can give to the team. Because on the right side, you know that you have a starter that is Pierre Kalulu, where he's able to give a bit more, and also you have a Federico Gatti that could play in that position on the right side. So pay attention because coming back Federico Gatti and Kalulu, I'm curious to see where both will start. That's what I'm really curious about. I always told you that there is a duel there, Kalulu and Gatti on the right. At the moment, it's not a problem because we will need them and they will both play. But from the moment that Bremer, in a few games, will be back in the center of the defense, let's understand because I would honestly not change position to Kalou or to Gatti to let him play on the left side of the field. So this is something that we need to work out, and maybe Tudor is testing Savona, letting him grow to understand if he can be the backup for Gleison Bremer. So good question, and yes, it's true. Our defense in certain moments, yeah, it really is our show. That's something that we really need to work on. I agree. Orion, 14 months with us on the channel. Thank you, Orion. Ciao Beppe, loving the content for me. I keep Luis, but play him more this season. Sell Cope for what we can and buy 40 million center back in addition to Leoni. So first of all, thank you. I was saying I'm sorry for the quality of the content that I'm bringing you because it's not the same when you're sitting at home, when you have a double screen with your structure of what you want to talk about. When you are informed 24/7, it's way much easier to take time to speak with you, especially in the videos. It's way more easier. Also, when you're watching a game, I tell you, when you're there in the stadium to create content, because that's what I try to do on top of speaking with colleagues, because it's work, huh? And focusing on the game, you don't have probably the same perception. You see things that people are not able to see from television. Like, for example, yesterday I saw something between Cope Manners and Di Gregorio after a fantastic save of the goalkeeper. So you see things that people are not able to see, but on their side, when you're working in a stadium, it's not exactly the same. So that's why the video of yesterday of the post game was not the best one according to me. Even if I believe it's nice that you're able to offer inside the stadium images, footage from in the VIP lounge where you saw, I believe. Good to see. Not a lot of people had the chance to do that. We spoke with some supporters. We saw one of the responsibles for Dazon that was there. That then after the video, we spoke with each other, so it brings something, I believe. Also when I'm walking around recording the video, I think it brings something, but in terms of quality it's not always the same. That's the first thing that I wanted to say about Luis. I was surprised and not surprised about Luis not playing yesterday in the second half instead of Weston McKennie. Why am I saying that? Because I believe that if you're looking, we started with the same lineup as the first game because Tudor, he understands that the physical condition to keep it high, he really wants to secure the game fast. We understood that. So he says, against the first two teams. We go full power. We try to score one, two, three goals so that we secure, and then we can enter with new, fresh legs. In the first game, he tested Douglas Luiz. That honestly, he surprised a lot of us in a positive way. We were happy to see that performances. A lot of people were just expecting a performance like that from him. In the second game, he gave you those 45 minutes to Cope manners. Yesterday, Cope didn't perform well. He didn't. I saw him yesterday again playing as basic as possible in terms of you know trying to find the easiest path. But when this is the player that you invest the most in, but that's what he said also. I think the day before he understood the value that Juventus paid for him and that he needs to step up to do more, and he wants to. So there is already the intention. But on the other side, when you invest that much for a player, he should have been the player that could have changed that midfield last season, and he's looking for the easiest option, taking zero risks. Probably it's a problem. And indeed, Aldo is saying it, and the problem is that it's no confidence in himself. And that's where he needs to work on. So, will we see that confidence growing here at the Club World Cup? I doubt about it. Probably that the confidence will come back, hopefully, maybe after a mental reset, after some holiday. Don't forget that if for us it looks like a new season, we are already in 25, 26 because we see the home shirt that is new, the away shirt that is new. For the players, no. For the players, no. They are still there in continuity of what they did. So that's an important thing. So hopefully it can be reset. Today I am not sure. Let's see. Let's see what else as a comment. Leoni, you say in addition to Leoni, from what I know, but maybe I'm misinformed. I didn't hear any links with Leoni in the last few days anymore. So is it gone? Are we just patient? Are we going under radar? Guys, I'm sorry for this. I like to mention it, but stress, let's not lie, guys. When you're working for you, when you're on tour, when you're traveling, when you're taking a plane from here or there, you have stress. Climate change, sunlight, disaster. So I'm sorry for that. It's my friend. It's my new friend. It will go away when I will be back in Belgium. Let me check what else. Yeah, and a center back. I believe that Tudor, that's what he wants. The big request from Tudor will be give me a center back as soon as possible because we need to work with, and because Bremer will not be ready immediately. Don't forget about that. Thank you to Ensari to support the channel. Thank you for the beautiful donation, my friend. Daniel Perrone, great to see you in DC, Beppe. Forza you. I was really happy to meet Daniel Perrone, 35 months as a member, because I remember that we did one day we were live and he said, Beppe, what should I put as a name on my shirt? And I said, you know what, we will do a poll. And the chat voted. And then I said, you know what, I will offer you that shirt. So I sent it to him, and it was really funny because he came to DC with that shirt, and we made a picture together. So it was an honor for me. Really, really. I want to come back on that one in at the end of the video. Junior Mas, 8 months. Thank you for supporting Junior. Really appreciate it. When you have some people from Belgium, I start to miss my family. I start to miss Belgium, of course. Even if I'm enjoying here and I'm growing in terms of content creator, in terms of experience, is a one lifetime yeah, one lifetime opportunity. Just fantastic. Al Balushi, thank you, my friend. Is it correct that the maximum length of contract renewal in Serie A changed from 5 to renewal to 8? Really appreciate your hard work, Beppe. Thank you. I know that we did always 5 years. I know that in UK they go with 8. What is the difference? It's actually the depreciation from contract. So when you're signing a player, let's make it easy. For 100 million euro, you pay immediately the club, depending of course if you have a different agreement that you can play in a few years, but anyway you pay the club, but actually it's not financially, it doesn't go immediately from your book. So at least it's not how you pay it financially. You can split it over the years of contract for a player. So if he signs a contract for 5 years, financially you can actually pay it back in 20 million per year. Okay, and then If you arrive at the third year, you still have 40 million euro to pay back. If you extend, well, you can again split the 40 million euro that is remaining, and that's why 5 years is a thing. In UK, the advantage that they had, and we saw it with Chelsea, they went with 8 years, which means that for a player of 100 million euro, you divide by 8, and that's what they are paying back financially in their book. So it makes a big difference, of course, big difference. Of course, it could create a lot of problems if it's a player that you don't like or that you want to sell and he has 8 years of contract, could be a risk. Did it change? Honestly, maybe I'm misinformed, and this is something that usually I'm never saying on the channel because I am informed, but here in USA, maybe I'm misinformed, but I didn't hear that one. So let me check and come back to you in one of the next lives or videos. Thank you, Ansari. Really, again, thank you for your interest in Kenan so far. Oh, but Ansari, Kenan, we didn't speak about him, so maybe it's the moment to speak about Kenan. What do you think, guys, in the chat? Is it the moment to speak about Kenan? I think so. Um, I'm following Kenan since the first day that we signed him, when there was that video that was not made by Juve but by his agency. He was 17 years old when we signed him at Juve. Um, I started to watch him with the youth team with La Primavera, a bit with the next gen, because some people they will maybe not know or they forgot, but actually he didn't play a lot with the next gen because he made extremely fast that step from Primavera Champions League youth team up to the first team with a few games with La Primavera. Um, with the next gen, I'm sorry. But it's a player that I have a huge, big appreciation for because saw the talent. I spotted the talent already back then. I saw live already playing with the youth academy when he played Champions League game against Genk in Belgium. I had the opportunity to speak with his father, with his uncle, and with him back then when nobody knew him. Um, so I'm following him since really long. Then it's a player that I love, not only for his performances on the field, but also because he's a fantastic guy. Look, here I met him twice at the hotel, once in Washington, once in Philadelphia. He knows me perfectly, so if when he sees me, last time he did like that, because I will not go every single time to him saying, "Can we do a video?" This is the moment for fans, not for Beppe. But when I had the opportunity to see him, to watch him, he's always extremely educated person, fantastic. And the time that he was dedicating to all the people, to go with the kids, to take some pictures, to be kind, it's a value that maybe we don't see on the field, but it's important. And so I'm absolutely not surprised that we see a Kenan Yildiz that is growing, being humble. Look, yesterday Theodore said his biggest quality is the one that he has between the two ears. So what do you have between the two ears? Yes, you have a nose, yes, you have a mouth, but he's speaking about the brain. And the brain, that's the most important thing. He's an intelligent player, educated player, positive player, a player that when things were not going his way was not controversial. And then can we speak about not the man, but the player? Yesterday, I think I was able to witness, and who would have thought, the key moment, the turnaround, I believe, of Kenan Yildiz. I see Saraz in the channel that is saying people are starting to compare him to Due. We knew, we knew about his potential, even if some people they were doubting. I remember it was too early to give him the number 10. I heard, yes, but he needs to be a bit more decisive. Yes, this is good. We see the potential, but it should be the time that he's also uh, my chair is moving. That's why I was hearing some strange sounds. Um, so I started to hear some criticism, which according to me was absolutely not deserved. But now you see a Canon that presented himself to the world. What is the slogan of FIFA Club World Cup? Take it to the world. This is the quote, the hashtag, the slogan of FIFA. Well, I think that now we took Kenan to the world without any doubt. We took him to the world. We presented him to the world. People started to know. Yesterday, the performance that he goes with that first goal, that I think is the biggest robbery of the last 10 years, has not been given to him because, according to me, he scored a hat trick. He scored that hat trick. He should have taken that ball and take it home. But it's a player that um, that combo with Thuram was beautiful. was extremely beautiful. They go extremely well along on the field. On the field, these two they speak the same language. They don't speak French. They don't speak Turkish. Kenan and Kefren, double K, they speak football. Kenan and, Kefren, they speak football. They speak one language, the language of football, and I'm happy with that. So that first goal is a fantastic, beautiful teamwork. Kenan, boom, not given to Kenan. Then you have that second goal that is magic. A power shot, guys. I stood up like that. I said, "What is happening? What a goal!" Also, the people that I was also with Juve staff. We were going crazy, crazy for the beauty of that goal. Uh, Perfection, you have accuracy, you have power, you have a smart thinking, you have fast thinking, you have a perfect execution that is coming from the distance. Bravo, bravo. And then what can we say about that third goal? That third goal, for the younger ones, you will not know, but for the bit older ones, I said it yesterday when I watched it. It looked like I was watching Roberto Baggio, because I had the opportunity to watch Roberto Baggio, not live, but on television. But I was able to follow his career at Juve and in other teams. That third goal is not about the. I see Jim that is saying the perfect shot. Yes, because it looks like a snooker, like a snooker goal. You take, you watch, you give that little curve, but it's about not panicking, waiting for the exact moment. But especially for me, what is the most beautiful there is, I don't panic. I don't panic. It's like, I don't know if you ever watched a movie with the cowboys, like for example, the ugly, the beautiful, and the naughty, the bad, the good, and the ugly. No, the guy. I don't know. With Clint Eastwood. You know that movie. When they are there for, I don't know how long, epic. They are looking at each other, and the first one, guys, the first one that lose focus or that start to stress, lose the good, the bad, and the ugly. Bravo, Aldo. Grande Orion. That's what they did. Him against the goalkeeper with 20 other players that are around living their own world. But that was the world of Kenan. Kenan against the goalkeeper. It looked like, he's able to make abstraction of everything around him, looking at the goalkeeper, like, with these glasses of infrared glasses. Goalkeeper, where is the goal? What is the trajectory? Looks like he's using the new Meta sunglasses. Where do I need to put that ball so that actually that accuracy and the potential percentage of the goal is actually growing? And that's where he's putting it. And this is something that I was seeing Roberto Baggio doing a lot. It was not the power shot. It wasn't that. But yesterday, what do we see? A teamwork with the first goal. That was not given to him. We see a fantastic, beautiful power shot, and then you see that goal that is actually pushing away all the stress. So bravo, Kenan, and not only the three goals. Not only the three goals. How he's linking up. There is just one thing that I don't get, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I would love to know that. Is how is it possible that in the first halves, and it happens a lot, we don't play a lot on the left? He's playing when he has the ball. He's making the difference, as you saw with the two first goals. But we don't play a lot on the left in the first half. In the first half, we are pushing a lot on the right side, and in the second half, we start to involve him. It happens in a game, Juve Udinese as well. You remember Juve Udinese that we were obliged to win to qualify to Champions League before the last game against Venezia? Exactly the same. He was not involved. He was not involved. Some people said, yeah, but maybe he needs to go and ask for the ball, being involved like he did in the second time. But it's not the first time. I saw it against Alain. I saw him yesterday. I saw it in the game Juve Udinese. I don't remember against Venezia, to be honest. Could be that it's the same thing. Let me know if you remember, or people that were there maybe. But I think it's also planned like that. I think it could be a strategy, not involving a lot so that he can rest, he can do. But I saw him at a certain moment also going back defensively. Yeah? Some people said Thiago Motta was using him extremely wrong. Yeah, too far from the goal, too far from the goal, and he was obliged. He was obliged to play there extremely far. But I think that it helps. Yesterday, when I saw him running back defensively, it's a guy that is not stopping, um, and he's not scared to sacrifice himself for the team in case of need. So thank you, my friend. Thank you, Ensarati Mutlu. But now I see it's for Turkey. So Enzari, if you're still there, my friend, please tell me that you're still in the chat and that we covered Kenan Yildiz at the moment. So uh, something else that we need to add. I spoke about the person, Kenan. I spoke about, by the way, did you see the message that he gave the Ciao Juventini of the world? Did you see it? Uh, that was, I think, beautiful. No, I think beautiful. The Ciao Juventini of the world on the channel. It's my buddy. I love him. I love him so much. Ciao Julian Dos Santos, ciao Igor, ciao Saraz, that I already said hello to, ciao Lester Tetti, ciao Hani Chi, ciao Elod, that is there as well, Eldar, David, Loka. So I was asking to Ensari if he listened to my answer. He didn't answer yet at the moment. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go to Rob Lewandowski. How much I missed you, my friend. Thank you. Top five foods or drinks you have had in USA so far. Honestly, Rob, I didn't go crazy because a lot of time I even skipped breakfast. I know it's not good, but or it was video or it was breakfast, so I opted for the video. Or it was because we had to be extremely early at the Juventus villages. So also lunch, we skipped a few. I need to say that I lost a bit of weight, which is not bad, which is absolutely not bad. Um, Yesterday I ate a hamburger in a sport bar, and then you're obliged, of course. I ate a pepper pizza steak in a location that was really great, where Rocky Balboa in Philadelphia had some shootings also for the movie Rocky. That was really good. That was really really good. I have to say that typically, well, look, except of the normal things, what I ate were that was really typically here in USA was a chicken on pancake, which was one of the most disgusting thing that I ever ate. One of the most disgusting things that I ever ate. I mean, it's not disgusting because I like pancake, I like chicken, I like oni, whatever. But the combo is really strange, guys. How on earth does it come into your mind that you will put chicken on a pancake? Yeah, that was it. Crispy chicken or waffle. That's guys, you are crazy. You are crazy, guys. You are crazy. That was it. Yeah, yeah. It's that crispy chicken or waffles. That's what I ate. So strange. So strange, guys. I've never seen that in my life. Bravo. You see, we have some people that are saying weapons disgusting. No, but it's strange. No, I'm losing weight. Oh, Joseph, I'm walking, working, walking, 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 not sleeping a lot. I skip meals. So, yeah, yeah. You see, we have some. When I will be back, we will do maybe a poll, like, do you like it or not? But I need only USA people that ever tried it to vote, because otherwise it will be influenced. Maybe I have a picture. Wait, wait, wait. I have a oh, no, not maybe. Surely I have a picture, so I will show you. I didn't even finish it. I didn't even. No, guys, you are crazy. It's impossible. Wait, wait, wait. Stay here because I show you the picture of crispy chicken on the waffles. Wait, 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 wait. Here it is. Here it is, guys. I hope you can see it. What a disaster. I don't even know what's that white thing here in the middle. What a disaster. Disaster. Anyway, so thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. We have a Victor, member for 23 months. I'm proud to see in person the bird of the star. Bravo, bravo. But the bird, no. The bird, no. But maybe the confirmation, like when you're a Catholic and you have, like, first you have the, I don't know, I don't know in English the words, but you have le baptême, the baptism when you're a kid, baby, and then a few years later you have the confirmation of that baptism to confirm that you're a God. I think that's what we saw yesterday because we knew, we were aware yesterday. Best ever game. But I agree with Victor. GTA Bianconero. Ciao Beppe. Ciao everyone. Thank you. Thank you for 43 months. Look, I have 5 more minutes. We spoke a lot about Yildiz. We spoke a bit about Kelly. We spoke about Cope Manners. We didn't speak about Mercato. I'm sorry for that. So I have 5 more minutes, and we need to leave. What I can tell you, but this will be probably the biggest part of a vlog if I will be able to do it. Let me check. No. Um, Wait, because I received an email. I need to check 1 second. Bear with me. Let me check. Okay. Um, so I will wait. I will come back on that in a second. First, let me read the donation of Osama. Thank you, my friend. Have you heard any rumors on the sporting director? No, the only rumors that I heard, no rumors, officiality is that Massara it went to Roma, has already been presented because he was in the run for Juve. That the Bezzani stays at Toulouse, so it means that we are looking for someone. No names yet. I think that it's difficult also for journalists to really understand the names, to follow the names, because Comoli, the guy is traveling around. I heard like from journalists he's back in Italy like the last time after the first game, and then the day after he was again there. So I think he's really going like when I go from the second floor to take the trash at home and put it down in the street, so that they are coming to pick it up the morning after. So the effort that I'm doing from the second level to there is doing exactly the same in taking the planes. You take the plane like from USA to Italy, Italy from USA, and they cannot follow him. So it's really tough. Now we hear that we are back again on Jonathan David. Let's see, let's see. So what I wanted to tell you in the last 4 or 5 minutes is that I have seriously the time of my life here, time of my life for so many, so many, so many things. I met people in Boston. I met people in Washington. Yesterday was a huge event, extremely close to the stadium and also really close in terms of distance, but also timing, with a huge, big concentration of Juventini. I have to say that I need to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will never forget these moments. So much love that I received. Sometimes I'm even asking myself, do I really deserve that? Because there was Patrice Evra. That's the legend. I was with Barzagli, with Matri. These are the legends. I have been in the hotels. These are the legends, the players of Juve, not me, that is just a guy that is a fan just like you, that is doing content. But I'm receiving so much love and appreciation from everyone. People are asking me to do pictures. People that are asking to have some signatures on the cast or on the shirts next to Barzagli, next to Evra, where I go totally crazy. There were some kids that were asking, in their journal to sign something. Yesterday I felt at a certain moment also really how sad that because I was working and because there was a lot of people to manage, people that were there yesterday in Philadelphia, they will see that I had to say to people, I have no time and fortnight is to stay with you 5 minutes, 10 minutes to speak about whatever you want, because I need to leave. I need to go to the next one. So it was really frustrating for me to not stay longer, and especially at a certain moment say, Beppe, now we really need to leave. Uh, Nearly being obliged to say, I can't, guys. It was strange, but also being stopped in the street. I'm just walking with the Juve staff, and people are stopping me in the street like, Beppe, GJustjuve, oh, how are you? You boosted me, I believe, for the rest of my career as content creator. I now know that I have Juventini of the world. I met a few in Saudi Arabia, I met some in Italy, some are all around the world, but that concentration of love of that I received in DC, that I received in Philly, in Boston, but especially in Philly was huge, 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 huge. I will never be grateful enough for that. Never. It's impossible to be grateful enough for that. I can't. It's beautiful. It's really touching. It's really beautiful. I'm getting emotional when I'm speaking about it. I see some people that we met. I hope I have been kind enough. I see Nino into the chat as well. Uh, he's my brother, and being able to meet him yesterday, I met Jason Cavari, I met Marcella, I met Andrea. I will meet in Orlando Martina, Jose, Felix, so many people from Orlando, from Florida, where I'm going soon, by the way. um, and you see, in all of these kind of things, I didn't speak about the players that I met, about the legends that I met, that I had opportunity to share an evening together with Giorgio Chiellini. I met Scannavino in front of the statue of Rocky Balboa in the evening. So we were talking with each other. It's strange, but this is important, of course. But it's not a priority. The people were a priority, and I don't know how to explain it because it's too beautiful. So really, thank you for that. So I am obliged to go and close for 4 more minutes because then they will kick me out. So let me read really fast your comments because I would feel really disrespectful to not do it. GTA, I said thank you if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I said that. Thank you, GTA. Osama, yes, I read. Rocco to Glory, merci mon ami, thank you. Are you confident that we will win against Manchester City? Am I confident? No, but I have the possibility, or I have the belief that it can happen. Confident, no. The belief that yes, and that's already a big thing because I remember that before coming here, I was already scared to play against Alain or to play against Vidad because I didn't know about my team, and they start to give me the conviction, which doesn't mean that we are perfect because we have a lot of things to work on, but that's a big work already to the team. So thank you to them. I met Blago in Sardinia, for example. I met him in Torino in front of the Allianz Stadium, saying, "Thanks for confirming my word. What you mean to us, Juventini of the world." Brother Blago, Presidente. I call him Presidente. Thank you, my friend. So I'm sorry if I go fast, guys, but I am obliged. It, Jimbo. Jimbo. Thank you. It was really, likewise, really, really, really seriously. Um, he came to me. I'm Jimbo, babe. I said Jimbo. Because I maybe I can finish with that one. The strange thing is that people come to me, but I don't know who they are. And that's really crazy. And then I said, please. And if I ask the name, they tell me I don't know. For example, Giuseppe or Salvatore or Michael. I don't know. Then I said, please tell me your nickname. And when they give me the nickname, because I have a good memory of nicknames, then I said, okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you are. I know who you are. And then you see that my face is totally changing. So if you meet me in Orlando, please, 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 tell me your nickname. I forgot indeed the message of Onur Kam. Thank you, my friend. So, Jimbo, thank you. Hope to see you again. Onur had to go to the bathroom at work just to be live with you guys. Beppe, over work any day. Don't lose your job, Onur. Don't lose your job. But really, thank you. Thank you for that. Guys, yeah, it's time that I'm leaving. I hope you appreciated. I thought 30 minutes. I did 38 minutes. I focused first on Juve, um, and now we go, and then we finish with my own journey. I have so much content that I don't know what to do with it. I don't have the time to post it. So I will try to post. Okay, can I show you maybe one thing in let me check if there is one thing that I can. Of course, Rocky Balboa. That's not what I want to show you. I didn't film in the beginning. Look. When I met him, Kenan, at the hotel, look. He watched me. He was happy. Like he said hello. So it was already the last part, but Kenan saying hello. Look at here, Jonas Rui. When he saw me, look. He was happy. Look. Uh, that's beautiful recognition, huh? Or we have here Cambiaso. Wait, huh? Can I move here? Maybe. Ah, look at Bremer. Oh, eh, not the message. It was Bremer that was happy. So I have so many things. Bremer that is watching me, smiling, saying, "Ah, Beppe is there." It's really nice. Adzic again. I spoke with Adzic. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. But you know how many signatures I have from the players? Because I didn't ask. I didn't ask because I didn't want to steal the the fence moment. That's for the fans, not for me. So maybe I will do in the next time if we have a bit more time. Then I would do, but no, otherwise no. So I will not come back with a shirt full of signatures because it's for the fans. It depends, Benjamin. Yeah, selfies are great, of course. But, I have memories. Yeah, yeah. So, guys, I'm obliged to stop because they will kick me out of the room, and I have no pens at the moment. I am with my boxer shorts because it's super hot, so I need to put my pants on and then leaving the room. On that beautiful note, grazie for all the support. You are just fantastic. Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao. People are laughing. Ciao, Tarik. Ciao a tutti.